Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Unlimited. Jess here, yet again, giving you this week's highlights from Raw, Impact, AEW, NXT, and of course, Smackdown. Of course, starting with Monday Night Raw, we saw such a good main event for the WWE Championship between Drew McIntyre and obviously the champion Randy Orton. Drew came out in his kilt, given to him by lovely Sheamus, ready to take back that championship. He was ready for it. And of course, he succeeded and he did it. I wasn't expecting it so soon. Well, I wasn't expecting Randy Orton's reign to be over and done with that quickly. But it did happen. And of course, another great match between these two. And of course, it would be the highlight for Raw this week. Over on Impact this week, it's a highlight as well as a mention. We saw the farewell of the Rascals. Very, very emotional. This yeah, it has to be something that I'm going to mention for this week because this is probably the most standout thing of the week for me. You know, this was big for Impact this week, losing these guys. Such good talents. Question is where they're going to go next. There are some rumours that they are going to WWE. Is it going to happen? But they are really good. So I'd like it. I'd like to see where they go. They always provide us with great matches. You know, they always, even if it's them being single competitors or in the group, they provide us with some quality stuff. So we'll really miss them over on Impact. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Impact now do without them. Moving on to AEW, we had a NWA Women's Championship match. Yeah. We saw Serena versus Thunder Rosa, both incredible talents. Thunder Rosa has been killing the game for a while now. She has been the talk of the town for a little while, setting up promotions, setting up her own thing on the side as well. You know, it was such a good match despite the interference of Britt Baker. It was a really good match and probably the best of the night for me, 100%. So that's, of course, why it is my highlight. Both of the ladies are so strong in the ring. Their abilities are fantastic. You know, I'm invested in the situation between AEW and NWA at the minute. I'm not really sure what's kind of going on still, but it is good to see the ladies in AEW/NWA getting a lot more eyes and getting more action in the ring. Now, NXT this week. Actually, do you know what? Overall, a really good week for NXT. I actually quite enjoyed this week. There's only one match I'm going to mention and it completely stole the show for me. And of course, that is Io Shirai and Rhea Ripley. Both two ladies are absolutely incredible. Io Shirai has been just taking over and stealing it for a long time and she's fantastic. Absolutely insane match. Everyone said how good this match was as well. So it's not just my opinion either. They both brought their A game. We love it. We love when this happens. They both killed it. They both weren't holding back. They were brutal as hell to each other. This is what I love to see. The women stealing the show over on NXT. No bad love between them though. At the end, they still gave each other a nice little hug and hugged it out. It was lovely to see, even though Rhea Ripley's ear was in a bad way. So finally, moving on to Smackdown. So I'm not going to lie, this week Smackdown wasn't incredible. There is one highlight, of course, and that is the contract signing between the new champion Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns, ready for Survivor Series this weekend. These two are just at the minute at the top of their game. Roman is just absolutely just killing it. He's been killing it for a little while. I'm really excited for the match at Survivor Series this weekend. You know, Roman sat there in his whole contract signing, talking down to Drew, making him feel small, making him just, you know, it wasn't anger. It was just winding up. And that is what Roman's become really good at. You know, he was trying to get into his head. This, for me, was really good from Roman. I've absolutely loved how much he's been just killing it at the minute. Drew just took it like a champion. He took it and he was just there for it. You know, it was insane, really. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely my highlight of SmackDown. Roman is just on fire at the minute. Absolutely on fire. And yeah, this was amazing. And I'm looking forward to the match at Survivor Series. But that is, of course, my highlights for the week. Not overly, you know, not overly incredible, but they were still standout moments for me. Of course, make sure you like and subscribe and check out all the videos on Pro Wrestling Unlimited because the guys are just absolutely fantastic. And I shall see you next week.